Love Island is not for everybody, so I'm not finna sit here and tell you that you need to watch it.
So it's 36 hour-long episodes, 3,600 hours of TV. Wait, that's not right.
That's not right at all.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Hey man, let's try it again. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast. The only podcast where we do something different every single day. Not an episode, not an hour, not a week. We do it every day. Yeah, fuck that duck. You see the right hand? You see the upper right hand? Oh shit. Y'all don't see it. See it? Fuck. Right there. You see it?
To me, it's right here. But it's probably gonna be different to everybody else. So I don't even know. I don't even care.
You're right, man. They're gonna be like, damn, what casuals, right? This is the podcast for casuals. If you are a casual, this is the show for you. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave comments, road to 2K. And yeah, episode 102. I'm your host, Greg.
I'm Jax.
And we didn't say that the first time. So it's I'm glad we did. Hey man, 2 times a charm. Second time's a charm, man. Before we get into the things that we just don't care about, we gotta pay some bills, man. We gotta make sure y'all niggas donate.
Donations.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Man, y'all hit that link down below, man. And for the people that already hit those links down below, we appreciate you very dearly.
All I hear is that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My chest to see. My chest to see. I love it when you talk to me. My chest to see. My chest to see.
Yeah. AI is at it again, man. AI is at it again. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for.
We do not care.
The things we just do not care about. And we're going to start with DeMarcus Cousins. Boogie Cousins got kicked out of a league overseas, a Puerto Rico basketball league, all because he was getting into it with some fans. All right, Now, first and foremost, the nigga do be looking like Joe Budden sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't disrespect DeMarcus Cousins. Like, that's an NBA legend, bro. Don't disrespect him.
Pump it up.
That's an NBA legend.
Nah, respect to him. I know, and it keeps getting worse.
Así me monté yo, que le dije a mi esposa que tuve que salir con los panas y me dice que no. Oye, los fanáticos tranquilos, muchachos, tranquilos. Ya lo tuve. Ya está. Así me monté yo.
Oh my God, man. Oh Lord.
He shouldn't be going out like this, man. It's disrespectful. That's DeMarcus Cousins, man. He's not. I looked up his age just now. He's only 34, which is old for the NBA, but it's plenty of superstars who are 34 still playing. Like, he should still be in the league, man. He just got the injuries and everything. But
at 34,
I hate to go out.
At 34, Jimmy Butler led the Miami Heat to his second NBA Finals appearance. Yes, there's a lot of people doing productive things at 34. Now look, you always gonna be Boogie Cousins to me because, quite frankly, you know, You're an integral part of why we started this podcast to begin with, if you know. But I'm gonna call DeMarcus for the next 45 seconds because I do need to be honest and real with you. I don't care what them niggas said to you. If this is how you gonna react, come back home, bro. Please go back home.
Yeah.
You do not know your environment. You don't know if you're talking to a passionate fan or a drug lord, my nigga.
That's not like they're a territory of America, but they're not. This is not the continental U.S., bro. Like
you do not know your surroundings, nigga.
That's a different country. They don't care. They do not care about you at all.
All these people out here riling you up like, oh, Boogie Cousins will beat his ass. Look, he's still gonna get the last laugh, my nigga. If it's the right person. If it's the right person, nigga. And you don't even want to be locked up in no shit like Puerto Rico. If you look,
yeah,
like
bro.
I said, drug lord cartels in sports have been a thing for decades, damn near centuries. That's all I'm saying. Boogie, just be careful.
You seen Ice Cube? He like tweeted him. He was like, come home to the big three.
Fuck
like,
yeah,
he might need to do that, bro. I know he for sure don't want to. That's why he's not doing it, or that's why he hasn't done it. But like it might be time for him to hit the big three, man.
Hey man, if the bag is right, nigga, just do it. Just do it. How crazy are they?
Like I don't know his finances, but I doubt he needs a bag in the first place. Like he was a max player, like so. I don't even.
Exactly. I think he's good, like financially, but even then, what kind of bag are they giving you in Puerto Rico for real that you would just turn your nose up at the big three? I feel like Ice Cube can give you a good enough deal to get you on the big three, man.
I don't know. I feel like I think the Puerto Rican like that league they might have gave him like a real deal bag for sure.
I know he was in Taiwan the year before. I don't know what kind of bag he got for Taiwan, but
I know they make a lot of money in like Asia, so I wouldn't be surprised he got a nice little bag over there too. But he come home, please. He don't need
the niggas banned now, so I'm not gonna go as far as to say pick up the podcast, Mike. I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I'm
pretty sure he has.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's time to pick it up full time. What I'm saying is just come back home to the States.
Yeah.
Do you have your passport?
You don't even need a passport to go. You can just pull out. You just come. Just go back to the U.S., bro.
You're right, bro. Please. This is a plane ride, nigga. Please.
We do not care.
Nah, man. What's the other thing we didn't care about?
Yeah, the other thing, like, this is gonna sound so terrible, but like, Aaron Rodgers, he got married.
Oh,
we
do not care. We do not care. We do not care.
I do not care about that nigga.
We need to see results. We don't care about your marital status. We need to see results.
I'll spam that bitch tomorrow, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Oh, get on the field. Get on the fucking field, bro. I don't even know who he married to.
I don't think he said, but honestly, that's like the good part. Like, don't tell these people who you're married to, bro. Because if you're a famous athlete, especially, because people just get weird. So I wouldn't. I honestly, if I was him, I'd do the same thing. Just don't tell nobody.
If I was Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't marry no woman with a platform either. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't marry anybody that had a nice little traction or anything like that. No. Because
I seen it was like a tweet that was like he probably married like some conspiracy theorist lady. Somebody was like he married that the lady who was on the plane. Like he was like, "What is that? What is that on the plane?" Like
that motherfucker is not real.
Yeah, they like he married her.
Nah, he's the type. Yeah, he's the type to marry a tarot reader for sure. For sure, a tarot reader for real. But like. I'm letting y'all know right now. If I was Aaron Rodgers, don't date nobody with a platform because you know what that turns into? Matthew Stafford's wife. We don't need more of those. We don't need any of those anymore.
And honestly, though, shout out to her because I haven't heard nothing. I haven't heard her say anything out of pocket in a couple months. It feels like so. We're doing good on that front. Praise
I'm
God.
gonna stop talking because it's gonna get problematic if I say anything else to divulge. But
So
good
moving
job,
on
Matt.
to the real stuff.
Good job, Matt. Good job, Matt. You're doing good. You're doing good, boy. um, let's get into the real meat and potatoes. What we really care about. Jax, I'm gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what we said we was gonna do first.
Oh, that's perfect because I got it pulled up right here. There wasn't too many like football centric things going on, but I did compile like a couple of headlines and everything, and we just gonna give y'all a quick little reaction to opinions on some of the stuff I saw. So first things first, when I share my screen, this one is a quote from Kyler Murray where he says he's entering his prime with the Cardinals and he expects rings. Do you think that like
Ain't he married already?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. No, I believe him. I think he's really dedicated to his girlfriend for real. For real. I think he's gonna lock that shit in for real.
Or are you one of those people that think Kyler is trash?
No.
I see.
Now, do
I
I
see
I believe that he runs like a toddler? Yes. I think he's good though.
I see a lot of that going around. Like people hate on. I didn't know that was a thing. A lot of people just aren't high on Kyler Murray, and I'm just like, yeah, he's short, but he can do literally everything else. He's just small and has a bad team around him. So
he's NFL's Trae Young. What it is?
I think Trae Young.
We get it. Trae Young is better, but
but sort of in the same circumstance. Okay, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, and on top of that, people didn't start hating on that nigga until the Cardinals told him about that damn contract and told him about like they put that film study clause in there and he plays
in
too
the
many
Call of
video
Duty
games
and all that stuff. Everybody liked
that nigga. That tarnished that nigga reputation when that shit happened. So
the media is evil. But no, I'm excited.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the Cardinals do next season because I think Marvin Harrison. I think he's gonna be like have a breakout second season. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Honestly.
All right. Next quote we have is from Trent Williams, left tackle of the 49ers.
Oh wow. And
he says, "I would love to play until I'm 40. I'm definitely not gonna retire with something left in the tank." My brother in Christ, we need to stop having these players play till they're in their 40s. I think he's like 37 now, and he's 36, and he was injured a lot last season. I don't think, like, bro, I understand wanting to play a long time, but it's like, save your body, bro. Please, you don't need to do this to yourself.
Wasn't he diagnosed with something recently?
Yeah, he was when he played for Washington, he had cancer. Yeah. And then I think they had because I watched a documentary about it. I think they had like misdiagnosed him at Washington or like blew him off like the team doctors, and that's sort of what made him want to leave the team because they were just like, oh, this is nothing for real. But that was also when Dan Snyder owned the team. So
very true, true. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, I do like this mentality from my players. Like, I get it. Like, just because you say something, that doesn't mean that's reality. So, I don't want to. What's that nigga's name? Like a Vernon Davis situation where you're quitting on me at halftime. I don't want that. I don't want one of those situations. But you know how we stand. Like,
leave the game before the game leaves you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Bill Belichick saved a lot of careers in New England in his own selfish way. Just releasing players, trading players a year early, a year too early. Yeah. Oh my God, they're so good. Hey. He was on to something. Too much play.
That was back when Bill had when Bill had his when he still had his wits about him. Now he's going through some things. Next, we got where is that? We got a quote from Devontae Adams, who was formerly of the Packers and then the Raiders and then the Jets. Now he's with the Rams. And he says, he's talking about, he's comparing the Rams atmosphere to his former team. He said, everybody's in a good mood. It's not a dark cloud over the building. And I've experienced that quite a bit over the last few years. And honestly, bro, good for Devontae.
I'm actually happy for Devontae. I'm very, because I just think, although he hasn't been like Devontae Adams of the old,
yeah,
being in bad situations make you look a lot worse than what you actually are. Just talk about, circa Cade Cunningham 2023. Like, you don't even know how good niggas are when the situation is very shitty. So, I am excited for him to be next to Puka Nacua and a quarterback that, knows how to put his foot down.
Shut the fuck up. I think he's gonna be a nice fit for the Rams, to be honest, because he's gonna be in that like Cooper Kupp-esque role. But
yeah, true.
I'd say he probably got a little bit more left in the tank than Cooper Kupp at this point, because Cooper Kupp he's on the Seahawks now, but Cooper Kupp used to get hurt a whole lot now. So
absolutely,
we'll see. And then Puka, he got Puka on the other side, and Puka's I think Puka like a top 5 receiver in the league, so they should have a good little thing going.
And they put up a decent little fight in the playoffs this past postseason. So
I love him. Almost won. Shoot.
Oh God.
Another headline that happened. Nick Chubb, formerly of the Browns, he signed a contract with the Houston Texans. I think that's a good signing because Nick Chubb, the Browns didn't resign him because he suffered like a crazy injury again, and he like tore his knee all the way up. But he did that in college, and he came back as one of the best players in the league. So I think it's a good fit for them because the Texans they ain't got nobody that can run the ball anyway. Joe Mixon old, so.
I'm gonna just say it like I said it earlier this morning. Is this not Yo Gotti? Is this not Yo Gotti, nigga? I've never. That shit threw me the fuck off. I'm like, whoa. The resemblance is crazy right now. But yeah, ultimately, I don't see an issue with this. With this, I think he'll be productive, especially for goal line situations. I trust Nick Chubb in a goal line situation over Joe Mixon. But we'll see how it goes. As long as they got a offensive line for CJ Stroud, anything's possible.
Do they have an offensive line for CJ Stroud is the question. I don't think they do.
I don't know. And you don't have Tank Dell and you got rid of Stephon Diggs. I know they had a good draft, so I know they got some more weapons in the draft, but we'll just see how this team looks. I'm not saying that they're not going to be good. They're probably going to be good, but it's going to be different.
For sure. Next, we have, what is this stupid advertisement? We got TJ Watt. He is holding out because he wants a new deal from the Steelers. Mike Tomlin, we trust you implicitly, and I know he's not the GM and everything, but they got to figure out a way to get this deal done because they already have a team full of old people. TJ Watt's sort of old, but he's one of the best players in the NFL right now. He's a player you for sure need on your team, especially if you're going to have somebody like Aaron Rodgers on offense, probably causing a little havoc just because he's Aaron Rodgers. So they need to figure this out really, really fast, in my opinion.
You know what, Mike Tomlin? Hell yeah.
We do not care.
Hell fucking yeah.
We do not care.
Take your time, actually, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. Don't pay that nigga, bro. Don't pay that nigga. Y'all not good. Y'all not good, bro. Deal that nigga. Trade that nigga somewhere, bro.
He needs to get the record. He needs to get the record, bro. He needs to get the winning record.
And bro, I mean, for what, nigga?
Bro, just cause, bro. He needs it.
You know what? I believe in Mike Tomlin so much, he can do it without TJ. He can do it without TJ. I got that kind of faith in that nigga. I'm just saying, bro, like, y'all not gonna be good. And y'all could pay him, but y'all not gonna do nothing for him, bro. Like, just go get some real draft capital from TJ so that this next year's draft class, you have multiple draft picks in every fucking round. I think you got like outside of the first round, you got like 3 picks per round coming up next year, which is crazy.
I don't know. I still think they need TJ, but I'm just worried about the record. But anyways, moving on from that AFC North team to another one, the Bengals. I know we covered Shamar Stewart last week, but we didn't talk about Trey Hendrickson, who was I think he was the league leader in sacks last year, or he tied.
Yep. 17 and a half.
But yeah, he's also holding out for a new contract. And we already know the Bengals are just terrible people and they don't want to pay people. So you already got him holding out. You got your rookie holding out. Bengals, y'all got to figure this out. That's really a point blank period. They got to figure out what they want to do. If they want to be a successful football team or not, they got to figure out what they want. The owner has to figure out what he wants to do, really.
The owner got to sell the team at some point. It's getting ridiculous.
He's not going to. It's his he's the I think it was his dad's team. His dad was the one who started. It's a family thing, so he's not gonna sell the team.
So is he not giving them this money because he feels like they don't deserve it, or are they not giving them the money because they can't really afford this nigga?
I think he's just bad at business, because they did the same thing last year with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins as well. I don't know if I actually don't think they did. I don't think the Joe Burrow contract. I don't think it was drug out. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think it was prolonged.
It's fucking Joe Burrow. Like it gets to a point, my nigga. If he's doing this shit to Joe Burrow, nah.
But they did it to Jamar Chase, who is Jamar Chase, and they're doing it to Trey Hendrickson, who, despite not being a big name, I think he's second in like total sacks to Myles Garrett over like the past 5 years or something like that. Like Trey Hendrickson, he's one of them ones. He just plays up there in Cincinnati, so nobody really be watching him.
Nah, he's one of them guys for real. But I have zero faith in that front office. So,
and then our final thing is a quote. It's going back to the Bengals because it's Shamar Stewart. He dropped a banger of a quote when he was talking about his contract situations, and he said, he's talking about the Bengals. He said they just want to win arguments more than winning games. Like,
I actually want to hear this nigga talk some more. Keep talking, nigga.
And then I think he was. I think he left the facility or whatever today because he was like still working out with them, or he wasn't doing like on the field workouts, but I think he was like training in the weight room and all that. So I know he left that today. And then I've started to see tweets that are saying since he hasn't signed a contract, he can actually be redrafted next year to any other team that's not the Bengals if he ends up not signing a contract this entire time. So it's just like,
and the Bengals
if
don't.
That happens, because I think that's the same thing that happened with like Bo Jackson, because Bo Jackson got drafted twice.
Right, and the Bengals don't get a pick for that. They don't get like a compensatory pick because of this. Like it's
their own fault. They being stupid.
Yeah, you lost this bitch for real. So it's just he'll just have to sit out a year, and that can kind of get scary because now you might be losing a signing bonus, and you may not get drafted in the first round in the redraft. Like you may slip down, and who knows? But because look, let's be honest, the nigga only had 4.5 sacks or some shit. It was already a reach to begin with. But this is still the Bengals' fault because if you didn't think that nigga was like that, why did you draft him so high? I don't know.
Like, imagine them losing their first round draft pick, like their first round DN they tried to get, and then they lose the league leader. Like Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow gonna have to play defense too. He's gonna have to rush the passer a little bit too if they want to win games now.
Nigga, yeah, like the Bengals gonna start 0-2 again, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They're gonna start 0-2 again, and then we're gonna have the same conversation we had last year, where I'm like, yeah, they're probably not gonna make the playoffs.
And you was right, shit.
Barely though. Them niggas, that nigga Joe Burrow almost fucked me up.
That's how you know that. And I know Joe Burrow's just like, nigga, just give me something on defense, please. And the Bengals,
I started respecting Joe Burrow a little bit more. Like I already knew he was nice. I'm like, damn, nigga might be cooking the parlay for me. Fuck. All right.
But that's the last of the NFL headlines that I had.
Yeah, man. I'm just ready for football season to start, which is very weird for me because normally I could give a damn until it actually happens, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm immersed. This is one of the first few times where I'm like, damn, it's June, and I'm kind of ready, bro.
I've been waiting for football. Honestly, I've been waiting for football season since it ended. Really, since the draft ended, I've been waiting.
Since the draft ended, I was ready, bro. I was ready.
I'm ready, but it's only like a couple more weeks. I think it's like. It starts in like preseason, all that starts in August. So really like 2 months and then we back in it. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, and this month is halfway done. So
yeah, shit.
So shit. Yeah, just give me a month and a half, get you some Netflix shows in between, and then fuck it. We're here in August. We're fucking here in August. But enough about that football shit.
Yeah,
Let's
moving
get
on.
to basketball. Kevin Durant. We talked about him last week. Any new updates? What's going on with KD?
The Phoenix Suns and KD's business partner, Rich Kleiman, they're sorting through trade options featuring Houston, San Antonio, Minnesota, Miami, and New York. And then I think there was another report that had come out that said he prefers going to San Antonio. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm tired of KD switching teams, man. It just makes me sad. I mean, you seen that Shaq rainbow? Where like all the jerseys Shaq played with, they were like, "That's gonna be KD." I'm just like, man, bro.
Yes, bro.
He shouldn't be having to do this, bro. It makes me sad. I'm tired of seeing him switch teams. I don't want to see him in the San Antonio jersey, bro. I don't want to see him in the Rockets jersey. I don't want to see him in the New York. Like, I'm tired of seeing him in different jerseys, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to see him in a Minnesota jersey. Them jerseys ugly than a bitch.
Minnesota got nice jerseys. That's good.
Them old school jerseys is cool. Them joints they be wearing right now, them shits is not.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Let me pull them up real fast.
I'm not trying to see that nigga in no neon green, bro.
These gray ones, they're terrible, ugly. And these first ones right here, they're also ugly. But like
those the main ones.
Fair. But like
that nigga showed me the home and away.
This gray one is not. There's no way this gray one is their away jersey. But I think the white. The
white one is the home jersey or the away.
The old school ones is fine. Like they had good jerseys back in the day. I don't know why.
Back in the day, they did have jerseys. I told you the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was my hot take. I was like, they are the they're the NBA's Tennessee Titans,
right?
Yeah. Anybody that wear that jersey look like they washed. Fuck. You ever seen Cat in that all neon green jersey?
I don't know. I hate the what are they thinking with the neon stuff? Those are always ugly. Like let's see
the Seattle Seahawks because they were able to pull it off a little bit, just a tad.
I don't know why it worked with them either. I don't know why it works with them.
They just like that, but
it makes no sense. Like
because it don't work for anybody else. Fuck.
Yeah. That's actually crazy. I don't know why it works. The Seahawks just the Seahawks, man. I don't even know what else to say.
They different. But yeah, with Kevin Durant, it's me personally, I don't want to see him in any of these other teams, but at the same time, I'd be damned if I want to see that nigga in Phoenix again. Like he has to get moved.
Yeah, like the only way he can stay in Phoenix is if they got a better team, but they can't do that because they've spent too much money. So they're in like the second apron. They can't do any trades. They can't do anything. I think they literally cannot do any trades until they do something with KD or Bradley Beal. And Bradley Beal's not leaving if he doesn't want to. So they got to move KD first.
In a petty way, I think Bradley Beal, he just stayed there long enough. Like, damn, I kind of fuck with Phoenix. Actually, like, I'll stay here.
Honestly, bro, he probably like. I ain't never been to Phoenix, but it seemed like a cool place. I know people like to vacation there and stuff, so he probably just like, you know what, it's not too bad over here.
Yeah, it's mad. It's like dry heat. If you once you get through the dry heat, then you should be good. But
yeah,
it's different, bro. Like I said, I still stand on the fact that it'll probably be draft night when KD gets traded. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, bro.
I don't know. I just want to know who it's going to be too, so I know who to support. It's tough support. It's tough when your favorite player is a journeyman and you have to just keep following him to every team. It's really tough.
A journeyman is fucking nuts. But
He shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be like that. But that's what he turned into. Like he's the most elite journeyman ever. But still,
he might be the greatest journeyman ever, bro.
Yeah, shoot.
How many teams do you have to switch before you're in journeyman status?
I would say, I think 4, but it also depends on like how fast the switch comes. Because like, how many teams has James Harden been with? Has he been with 4? He's been OKC, Houston,
OKC,
Philly,
Houston,
Clippers. Yeah, Philly, Clippers.
Brooklyn.
I wouldn't consider.
Brooklyn.
And Brooklyn too. I wouldn't consider him a journeyman though, because he was with Houston for a super duper long time. He was with. I feel like how long have you been with the Clippers? 3 or 4 years? Or I'm wrong.
Probably 2.
Oh, okay,
2 years.
Actually, he could be a journeyman. Now I think about it.
He might be. It's getting to the point where he's starting to become a journeyman, because he was with OKC for like how many years? 3 years? 4?
Yeah, but that was when he was young. I feel like to be a journeyman, you got to switch teams like on some like every 2-ish, 3-ish years type stuff.
Yeah, he stayed with Houston like a smooth. He came in 2012, left in 2020. So he was there for 8 years.
Yeah,
and
that's when he started.
He was in Brooklyn for 1 calendar year, and then stayed in Philly. For
I feel like
2 years.
I don't really blame him or KD or even like that whole Brooklyn thing. Like, yes, it happened, but like I feel like that shouldn't count against him as for like journeyman stuff because it was a whole bunch of stuff that
was
went
such
on.
a crazy time. I'm not gonna lie,
It wasn't their fault. Bro. They had to go. Bro. It was not their fault.
This that COVID waiver you giving these niggas?
Yeah, bro.
So you have Philly for 2 years, and now you have the Clippers for 2 years. If he switches another team, like he might as well be a journeyman. But
yeah,
it's weird. I mean, do you consider? Well, you have to consider Shaq a journeyman.
Yeah,
you consider KG
sure.
a journeyman?
No.
Started team hopping like a motherfucker at some point.
Nah, he was only Minnesota, Celtics.
Minnesota, Boston. Then he went
and the Nets.
Brooklyn Nets. And then he went back to Minnesota. Well, okay.
Going back, I wouldn't count. Fair. And like I feel like once you get like super duper old, if you change it, that shouldn't count against you as like some journeyman stuff. Because now you're just old and you're ring chasing. I wouldn't call that some journeyman stuff. Now, if you're like in your prime doing that, like KD was, then like okay, that's some journeyman stuff. Like if you in your 20s team hopping,
prime, fuck. Yeah, bad. But this is the new NBA though.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Even Dame had the,
that one
at some point we was begging that nigga to leave.
Like he didn't want to leave, but like he had to because it was just like, bruh, come on.
We cussed that nigga out to leave. Now I kind of feel bad. Hell no.
It's an evil world. I hate the new NBA. It makes me sad. Goodness gracious. But,
oh my goats, bro.
Yeah.
But
we gotta move on from KD though and go to the New York Knicks, who continue to make us laugh because they fired Tibbs and it seems like they fired Tom Thibodeau, their head coach, without a plan because they are asking any and every coach available, even if you're not available, who want me? That's what they're doing to everybody. Who want me?
Nigga going to random women talking about I ain't fresh. I ain't.
But Sham Charania, he reported that the Knicks requested permission Wednesday morning to speak to the Mavericks head coach Jason Kidd. Dallas gave a firm rejection. The Knicks have now been denied talking to Jason Kidd, Minnesota's Chris Finch, and Houston's Ime Udoka. And I think I saw something earlier today that I might have got sent out or whatever, but I think they're trying to talk to Billy Donovan, and the Bulls said no as well. So
I don't know if it's real, but that shit is funny.
Like, one, stop trying to like talk to everybody who got a job, nigga. Like, go find your own head coach.
It's bad. It's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, and they talked to Quinn Snyder from the Hawks. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he did.
And the Hawks also said, no, you can't talk to our coach. Because why would I let you, nigga? I hired him.
We still.
If I want to talk to him, I'll fire him. Like, what?
It's funny. It's funny because it's twofold. Because on one hand, I'm like, damn, bro, stop talking to married women, bro. When there's plenty of like, it's not even like we have a coaching shortage, nigga. There are coaches out here.
Where's Mike Malone at?
Budenholzer, Malone, like there's niggas out here. But on the other hand,
Darvin Ham.
You said what?
Bro, stop Darvin Ham.
Bro, you ain't even say Monty Williams before you said Darvin Ham.
All I know is that the Lakers, they weren't bad with Darvin Ham.
All right, I mean,
they weren't they weren't a lottery team. Were they a lottery team? No, they wasn't a lottery team.
They weren't on no lottery team. You had LeBron wasn't on no lottery team with the Lakers.
Exactly.
But one is LeBron. But the other thing I'm saying is, it's funny because all this shit's happening. The whole time there's a plethora of Milwaukee fans like, bro, please come talk to us. Please come talk to us, nigga. Ask that nigga Doc for permission. We want the nigga gone.
Well,
and they just not going that route.
How would that work? If the Bucks are like, yeah, you can talk to him, and they hire him, like,
well, it's one of those things where
they still got to finish
Rivers,
like the out situation.
Doc Rivers got traded.
He got traded to the
yeah.
to
They got traded to, was it the Clippers? Did he get traded to the Clippers? I don't know if he got traded to the Clippers because somebody they got like second round pick for that. Somebody got a second round pick for that because he was still on the contract. If you're still on the contract, like they try to make it work. I think it was like cash considerations and like a second round pick or some shit.
Honestly, the Bucks could use
hey, let's get some cap room, nigga, because y'all in the shit. Y'all are shit. Yeah. And you still on back pay with other niggas.
That's really what the Bucks probably want them to do, to be honest. Hey, can you talk to Doc Rivers?
Like, please, bro. The Knicks not even looking their way. I was talking to a diehard Knicks fan. I was like, what you thinking? I was like, I'm not gonna lie. The Knicks are dumb enough to do all this and to offer Tibbs his job back. That's the type of dumbass franchise I got. They the type of nigga with no plan and be like, you know what? Let me go call my ex back.
Tibbs
will probably say no, but at the same time, it's like, what are we doing?
What did he say?
Nothing's really off the table at this point.
You said who?
I said nothing's really off the table at this point. They've been doing crazy shit all these past 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's like I sort of get why they're doing. I mean, I wouldn't do it this way, but I get they want like an established coach because I feel like they're for sure. Not even I feel like they're 1000% in a win now mode right now. So they want a coach that can win now. Like they don't want no young person that can like develop nobody or nothing like that. So I get why they want an experienced coach, but it's just like it's not too many options out there. You might have to what because they feel like somebody who's already been in the league can do some like win now stuff, like a first time head coach giving him championship expectations. That's not believable. That's not doable, to be honest.
I agree that it's not doable, but I don't see where they're coming from. I don't see where they're coming from. Like I understand the premise, but Mike Malone is experienced. Mike Brown is experienced. Budenholzer is experienced.
What they talk to Mike? How is Mike Brown old? Is that why? Because I mean, I don't know.
He can't be that old. He can't be that goddamn old. But I did hear Mike Malone is sitting out this year, though. I do.
Mike Brown only 55.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they need to talk to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Mike Brown, he might not want to be there though. So there's that too.
True, but at the same time, it's like, all right, like
Taylor Jenkins too. Because Taylor Jenkins for sure not old.
I forgot about Taylor Jenkins, bro. Fuck.
They were good. Like
yeah, they were good. I mean, you could go. They'll fuck around. They'll fuck around and promote Rick Brunson at this point.
All right, stop it.
Because who else you gonna get if you don't like the niggas that's out there and you talking to married women, but you don't want nothing young? I don't know what to tell you.
This is just
it's stupid.
Knicks gonna nick, bro. How they say niggas gonna nig? Knicks gonna nick, bro.
And no matter what, they're gonna say fuck Trae Young. They're gonna say fuck Trae Young and continue to do this tomfoolery. This the bottom.
They're gonna say fuck Trae Young while trying to steal his coach. That's really why they want to talk to Quinn Snyder.
That you raise a good point. Is it about that time?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
No, Jags, no.
I don't want to talk about it.
No way. Come on, man.
My nigga is in pain. My nigga is in pain. The HALIBAN has struck a second tower in Oklahoma City. Please go pick my nigga up right now. It's raining in Oklahoma City. He's not having fun.
I'm in danger.
I got a text message about them hitting that second tower. You know what I told them? Why the fuck you asking me? What the fuck you telling me about this shit? The fuck, nigga? I'm not there. Hey man, it's getting real spooky. It's getting real fucking spooky, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me pull up the box score. Fine.
Oh shit.
But unless you're hiding under a rock, or you're one of the people who are like, hey, this game sucks because there's not no superstars. But if you didn't know, Oklahoma lost to the Indiana Pacers by a score of 116 to 107 in Game 3. Very, very tough time to be an OKC fan at the moment. It's a very tough time to be an OKC fan who said OKC in 5. Because that's what I did. Because I was 1,000% sure that's what would happen. And it did not happen. Chet just said, fuck me. Casey Wallace just said, fuck me.
Granted, I didn't know Casey Wallace was starting. I was like, damn, I didn't know he was doing that.
No, Casey Wallace is good. He's been starting to like keep up with the Indiana because they've been running there. And he had, this was his first like bad game. But he's been good, he's been solid pretty much the entire playoffs for real. But it's just like, damn, bro. Because damn, bro.
Every dog has his day. Every dog has his day, I guess.
No,
This
let
was
me go through
go
the
ahead.
stats real fast. What's his name? His name right here. Anyway, Shea, he had 24. Didn't really shoot that well, but he a volume shooter, so it happens. Jalen Williams had 26. Chet had 20, but he shot 6 for 15, 0 for 6 from 3. And Miles Turner was low. Like Miles Turner, we'll get to the Indy stats in a little bit. He didn't have like a better game than Chet, like on the stat sheet, but like watching it, Miles Turner was high key bullying him. Aaron Wiggins, who had like 18 points last game, he had a whopping 0. This current game that just happened, so it's not good, bro. It's not good. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit worried because the Pacers they're much better than I gave them credit for. This last game, Halliburton, he came out aggressive. He finished with 22 points, had 9 rebounds, 11 assists, so he damn near triple-double. Siakam, he had 21. Benedict Mathurin had 27 points off the bench in 22 minutes. He was going crazy as well. I feel like he was due for a game because he is one of those talented type players. So he just had him a good game, and OKC had sort of nothing for it. They kept the game close the entire time. They just couldn't. Like OKC, they were down at half. They ended up taking the lead a little bit in the second half, but you can never. If a game is close with the Pacers, they're not going to let you pull away because that's just how they play.
Yeah. Even when you think it's over, it's not.
It's never over.
It's not.
It's not over until the clock is 0, bro.
Literally, like not a decimal left, my nigga. When it comes to them, I'll tell you this: TJ McConnell had the loudest 10 points I've ever seen in a basketball game. Cause that nigga's impact all game. I'm like, damn. Okay, bad. Shit. You would have thought the nigga had 15 or 20. When I found out he had 10, I'm like, damn, this a loud 10?
Yeah. TJ McConnell, he's like he's Alex Caruso but shorter, honestly. Like this, because I think TJ McConnell like 6'1" or whatever. He's just all grit and hustle and grind. Like he can't shoot, he can't do none of that. He just works hard. He's a gritty player. Like all the attributes people be saying about them white players, it's true for TJ. It works for TJ McConnell. That's how he's made himself a career in the NBA. Now he's a very valuable contributor in the finals for the Pacers.
That nigga is that nigga's just a better Pat Bev if niggas just like Pat Bev. Like if niggas really fucked with Pat Bev for real, basically TJ McConnell, bro. Especially when he start playing defense for real, that scrappy shit.
You know, I didn't think about it like that, but I do agree with you. He's a happy Pat Bev.
It's like, hey, what you call it? You look at TJ McConnell and you look at Pat Bev. That's that flirting versus harassment meme right there, nigga. That's that flirting versus harassment meme right there.
No, but
because I'm calling HR if I see Pat Bev. No cap.
Okay. How do you feel about the series though? Who do you think? Because I can't actually remember. I don't actually remember who you picked to win. I want to say you picked OKC. Do you still feel that way, or
I don't know if I said OKC. I said, this is what I said. I think I said OKC in 6. If the Pacers win, it'll be Pacers in 7 though. Okay. I think I said it like that. But I'm not, and that's when we had the conversation. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I want to see Tyrese Halliburton in the game 7.
Hell no. I don't want to see Tyrese Halliburton in the game 7. I don't want to see the Indiana Pacers as like a franchise, as a record label establishment. None of that in game 7 because they're gonna keep it close. Any type of close game, they're gonna pull it out.
It feels very much like that. That Nugget series that they had with OKC, where it's just kind of like it's a back and forth ordeal. We win one game, you win one game. Now it'll get real spooky if the Pacers get game 4.
Yeah, they get game 4.
Now,
if they beat in 5. I'm not gonna lie. That's really what Phoenix is waiting on. That's really what Phoenix is. They want to see what's gonna happen with OKC. Because I know if OKC, I still think OKC is gonna win. If OKC loses, they're gonna be like, "Hey, y'all want Kevin Durant? Give us whatever. Give us people on your. We don't even need to draft it because OKC, their bench is crazy. So just give us really what they're
the
waiting
Pacers bench. The Pacers bench has outplayed OKC this past game for sure. But overall, it's been a great series. Outside of it being like a low key blowout in game 2, even in a blowout, niggas was just like, I mean, it is the Pacers, bro. Anything can happen. Like,
Yeah, everybody was
everybody was on eggshells. But you had a great game 1.
Yeah.
You had a back and forth game 3. I just don't see OKC running off 3 straight on this team. So if OKC wins this, I think it has to be in 7.
Yeah, 3 straight.
Me personally, I just can't fathom them ripping 3. I don't know. I could be wrong, but shit.
No, 3 straight against these Pacers is tough, especially with this OKC team. Because like we can both agree that OKC is the more talented team, but it's just like
absolutely
they haven't put it all the way together. Consistently, like they'll have game 1 was good, but they ended up losing. Game 2, they blew them out. Then game 3, it was just like not everybody. Like Shea's always gonna get his points, but production from like the other people, it goes up and down. It's never consistent all the way through. Like Jalen Williams, him and Chet both had a bad first game. Chet, he had I don't necessarily want. Well, I'll call this game sort of bad as well because he shot 6 for 15. He got bullied by Miles Turner. So it's just like they can never put all the pieces together at the same time. And then especially if the game is close, late game,
yeah, bro.
Like they just run and hand the ball to Shea and run away. And I'm just like, I get it. You want your best player to touch the ball all the time, especially in the crunch time. But it's just like,
but you can't look pussy either. You can't look pussy either, though.
They start to look like the Knicks, to be completely honest, where they get like Jalen Brunson, he get the ball and just backing down. Like, granted, I trust Shea to make the shot more than Jalen Brunson because I think Shea is better than Jalen Brunson. But it's just like they need more on offense, and they have the players to give more on offense. But it's just like the niggas suck in the end, bro. Like Chet, he'll miss that bitch, bro. Jalen Williams, like he had a solid game, but he'll fuck up in the clutch sometimes. It's just like we need, or OKC, they just need niggas just play like themselves, bro. It's like they get scared in the clutch. It feels like the only one that's not afraid to take that shot is Shea, and like that's good, but like we need more from that nigga because they're gonna double team him.
Exactly, because you're gonna have a lot of wide open looks, and you're gonna have to knock them bitches down. And outside of Lou Dort, niggas be good one day, shaky the next day.
Yeah,
it's just like sometimes like, okay, Aaron Wiggins, you got it, and then it's like, oh nah, like he don't got it this go round. And Isaiah Joe really had it, but y'all didn't play the nigga. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to go with know who you're gonna rely on from the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all good players, but
you never know.
You don't have your constants.
Yeah,
you don't have your constants, bro.
I don't know that 3 in a row. That's going to be very tough for OKC. I think this might go.
What I didn't know about Game 3 was that neither team had won a Game 3, or they just sucked on Game 3s. The only Game 3, the Indiana Pacers have lost every Game 3 this playoff series, and I think OKC lost every Game 3 except for the first round, where they were getting blown out by Memphis, and then Ja got hurt, and then they ended up coming back. But they were about to lose that Game 3. So it was one of those things where, like, somebody had to lose. Like, somebody had to win, but somebody had to lose. And another thing that I did not know is that for the past 8 championship runs, there's been a Washington Wizard on the roster, like a former Washington Wizard on the roster, and it's happened for 8 straight championship seasons.
I know what is Thomas Bryant on the Pacers.
Thomas Bryant on the Pacers is this year. So if the Pacers were to win, the streak would continue to 9. I'm like, damn.
I don't think OKC has any former Wizards on their team.
And man, at this point, when you're dealing with Devil's Magic, bro, you got to find all the different You got to find everything, bro. You got to start making potions, waving a magic wand. Find the power of Christ. You got to find something, Jax. You got to dig deep for your organization, bro.
Listen, brother, I'm trying. I'm trying.
I know you didn't make this sandwich, but goddamn it, you need to get in that goddamn kitchen. You got to get in the kitchen, bro.
It's only so much I can do. I'm a DM one of them and be like, hey,
Get the fucking spatula and tell them niggas what the fuck to do.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a 7-game series, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is going to be I mean, it already is a great series, but it goes to 7. It's going to be amazing. This is gonna be one of the ones.
Nigga, I'm already ready for season 2. I say this shit every week. I'm ready for seasons 2 starting 5.
Bro, that back and forth between Shea and Halliburton, bro.
This shit's gonna be crazy.
Especially if it gets to a game 7. And also, side note, I think Halliburton is a superstar now for sure. I would put him in that category now. I think.
Yeah, me too.
Like he's an emerging one, but a superstar nonetheless.
I heard Magic Johnson's take on like what do you consider a superstar, and I liked his definition. He was just like any nigga that can. Well, he didn't say nigga obviously, but he was like any player that can go on the road and sell out an arena. That's a superstar. See,
I don't like when people give like I understand why they say like stuff like that for a superstar, but I'm thinking of superstar. I'm thinking of like just player, like as far as like ability on the court. I'm not thinking about like the outside. Oh, can he sell out a stadium or not? Stadium, but
it's just like it's one of those things of like, yo, like I want to go see this nigga play for real. Like,
yeah,
like if the Lakers are coming to town, yeah, nigga, I want to go. I want to go see LeBron, bro. I want to at this point. I want to go see Tyrese Halliburton, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I want to go see Tyrese Halliburton.
I do not want to see Tyrese Halliburton. I don't ever want to see that. I don't want to see that man again.
Yeah, but in my opinion, Tyrese Halliburton, whether he's emerging or not, it's superstardom, nigga. Like,
yeah, he's gonna be, especially if they win, he's gonna be in that class. But we'll see, because he came out because everyone's talking about Tyrese need to come out aggressive, and he came out aggressive, and he came out aggressive. He had a good game, and that's like he damn near triple double. Like that's some superstar stuff. He took that. He was like, okay, I need to be aggressive, and that's what happens.
Damn, bro, I can't argue with it, bro. Nobody should be arguing with it, honestly, but they swore there's gonna be a boring finals. They swore, bro.
I wish it was. I wish it was OKC sweet to be blow out every game, but that's just it's not what happened.
Side note, how you been feeling about Adam Silver trying to backtrack on some of this finals presentation, got digital championships on the floor.
I was like, bro,
floor is just
like, what are you? I don't even know how to like. Because I feel like I don't even know like if I have the proper words to like this. It's just like I feel like all these solutions as far as presentation are just so easily solvable, but they just don't want to solve them. Like they don't put like the decals on the court or that say like finals and all that. Like, oh, we could it might hurt the players, and that is a valid excuse. But like also, this is $1 billion organization. You can't make no decals that niggas won't slip on. You can't do nothing special. You can't do nothing different. Like I feel like this shouldn't be hard to do, but they're just making it harder than it needs to be.
These niggas made the NBA Cup, bro.
Like
they changed the whole floor color, nigga.
Exactly.
And you don't want to, nigga.
No, and then I think in the NBA Cup, don't they change like the logo at center court too? Like they make it different somehow. If you can do that, if you can do that, why can you not do the fun? Like Adam Silver, bro. I don't know, bro. That's
acting like it's too much to just go ahead and have the centerpiece for all 30 teams that have just in case whenever it's their time. Bro, it's $1 billion company, bro. Like you don't have to rush the product, just do all that shit in the offseason like you did the NBA Cup format, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You changed the literal color of the fucking court.
Of every court. And most of them are ugly. Court. Most of them are hideous. Most of them are terrible.
Even them bum-ass teams had a colorful court.
Like the Wizards don't deserve no colorful court. I'm like, what? The Hornets? No.
The Hornets, nigga. So yeah, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Y'all not even in poverty like that. So I'm not trying to hear none of that. Just do better.
It's
Better. That's all we ask.
these solutions are simple. It's just niggas just don't want to do them. So whatever, it's over.
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
It is what it
but
is.
I think it's that time though.
It is. You want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I got mine. All right, so hot take of the week, and we was talking about football earlier. So my hot take is Dak Prescott will lead the NFL in passing yards this upcoming season, barring injury.
He's done that before, right?
I want to say so.
Okay.
If he hasn't done it, he's been close to it for sure.
Yeah.
But also, of course, barring injury, because if he gets hurt, then he obviously won't do it. But
Absolutely.
I think he will do it because I've just been seeing some of the reports in the offseason, and I know it's the offseason, and people be lying, people be hyping stuff up. But I think they say the connection between Dak and George Pickens is already legit. So he already got CD, who everybody knows is cold, is one of them ones. He's getting another receiver in George Pickens who can do he's not better than CD, but he does a little bit. He does different stuff than CD, so it brings a different dynamic to the offense that the Cowboys have. He's like a more physical receiver, more like go up and get it type, and that's something Dallas hasn't had since Dez Bryant. And Dak did play with Dez, but that was like an older, out of his prime Dez, and Dak was like first, second year. He wasn't as good as he is now. So I think that's going to add a different dynamic. I think Turpin's going to get involved a little more as well. And because I think he needs to, because he's like the fastest player in the NFL. So there's that. Jake Ferguson is a cold tight end. The running backs, I'm not too sure about their pass catching abilities, but that also makes me believe even more that Dak can lead the league in passing yards, because running back as a whole, I don't necessarily think they're that good. So they're going to be throwing that ball a lot. And then the defense, it worries me too. So the offense probably going to be on the field a lot as well. So I think that's going to have a lot of attempts to get those, to get the lead in passing yards. But that's for sure what I 100% think is going to happen.
I mean, because of the shaky running game, I'm going to lean towards that might be what happened. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, honestly.
I don't know what that means for team success. I don't know, but I know he's gonna have. I think he's gonna be successful.
I don't know. I do have faith in Tyler Booker though. Maybe that helps what's going on.
Yeah,
but
I think the line's gonna be much better this year as well.
I have faith in low key. The head coach is growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that. I thought he was gonna be. I think he a cool dude, bro. I really rock with him. You seen that video of Micah Parsons and them?
Yeah.
You know what? I like this guy.
But that's the same way I was with Tyler Booker. I'm like, Tyler Booker. Then I heard that nigga talk. I'm like, all right.
Exactly.
Okay. Now I'm ready for football. Nigga, the fuck? Now I'm ready for the season to start, nigga. I'm invested though. Even though we do have a tough ass schedule. This is a tough ass schedule. We starting with the Eagles. Fuck.
Fuck Dak still. I don't know about team success. I just know Dak is going to have success. That's all I know. They're gonna throw for a lot of yards. I don't know how many wins they're gonna get, but shit. I hope it's fun to watch.
Not gonna lie. I was gonna bring up that grits and eggs nigga, but hey, they cooking that nigga. There's nothing really more for me to add. Shout out to Deontay Kyle. You got your own battles that you got to worry about, brother. God damn.
That nigga said, I was drunk, my bad.
They was fraud.
You get racist when you get drunk?
They was fraud.
They was like, who gets drunk and this is Marcus Garvey? Like, what?
Why is MLK the first thing that come to mind when you drunk, nigga?
Like,
God damn.
That's something you got to address within yourself.
You gotta We got to do better. But my hot take, very short, to the point, very simple. Okay. Ladies, pick a side. Just pick a side, ladies. Was he really manipulative? Was he really a master manipulator? Or are you just not smart enough? You know what I mean? You got to pick your poison. You can't call that nigga brain dead and got rocks for brains, but then call that nigga an evil genius 2 weeks later. Either he's competent or not, bro.
I don't watch Love Island, but I feel like that's sort of the basis of this. I feel like that was spurred on by some of the stuff you've seen on Love Island.
Man, look, I understand that Love Island is not for everybody, so I'm not finna sit here and tell you that you need to watch it. But the episode drops every day, and I'm finna tune in as soon as this podcast is done. Every day that bitch.
How long is the
they on the island? They on the island right now. They on the island right now, nigga.
Is it live?
It's like kind of live. Like we're probably seeing some shit that got shot yesterday, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, it's every day. I think it's like 36 episodes. 36.
Like minutes or?
Oh, I thought you said how many episodes. It's like 45 minutes to an hour.
30. So it's 36 hour-long episodes. 3,600 hours of TV. Wait, that's not right.
That's not right at all.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
No, I get it. But basically, that's what, like, if you're like once you get like 5 days behind, niggas kind of drop up because it's like, bro, it's kind of hard to catch up. Like once
yes, bro, that's a commitment. 36 hour-long episodes is crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw that first episode. They almost lost me because that first episode was like an hour and 40. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
The damn movie, a finale can be that long. The first episode, no. Really, some live action shit, no, bro.
No, nigga. So I was like, okay, bet. So I tuned in like long enough to get where everybody was from, and then I just skipped to like episode 4 because I'm just like, okay, I don't care about all this shit. I want the juicy shit anyway. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But like I said, sometimes women are just not smart, bro, and it's okay. It's okay to admit that. Jax, there's a whole lot of women on. Well, it's not even a whole lot. Just one in particular. Okay. She's the truest definition of if I said, "Yo, I like pancakes," she's gonna come up there and say, "Damn, so you really hate waffles?" Nobody said that, my nigga. Nobody said that.
No, I was thinking about tapping into Love Island. Now you just said it's 36 episodes. I'm not doing that.
I don't know if it's 36, but I know it's a month long, so I'm thinking, okay, well, 30 days.
And it's on what's it on? What's it on?
Oh, Peacock.
I don't got Peacock. I'm not finna watch that. I'm not finna watch that shit. I don't got Peacock.
It's Peacock, and like I said, like there's just certain things where I'm like, okay, I'm here for like, and honestly, Jax, I'm being honest with you. You could watch an episode right now and pretty much know what the fuck is going on. Like, there's nothing crazy. I mean, there's some crazy shit that's happened, but like, the real shit hasn't even started yet. That shit's about to start tomorrow. But
yeah, okay.
If you're in Love Island, bro, tap in with your boy. This is my first time like being a part of it. I understand the hype a little bit. These niggas are weird though. I'm not gonna lie. These niggas are a little weird. And there should be an age limit to this, honestly. I think there is, but I would never want no 32-year-old man on this fucking show. You said what?
Like an age like cap, or like you have to be a bare minimum age, or both? Actually, probably both.
Actually, both.
Yeah.
Both. Like,
is there somebody old on the show?
You said what?
Is there somebody old on the show?
No, but I'm just saying in general. I'm looking at these activities that these niggas are doing and all these different games that they're doing. I'm like, I would never, nigga. I would call somebody a slur if I found out you was 35 doing some of this shit. To be honest with you. I think the cap is like 27. Like I don't think it goes beyond 27. But even if you are 27, I am side-eyeing a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm pushing the boundaries because I'm just thinking to myself like, I don't even see myself doing this, and I'm 28. Like, if Jax was doing this, I'd be like, go get the bag. But
do they get it? Oh, what do they win? What do they win?
I think the winners get 100K.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And it mainly got popular because last season that
I
couple
know,
got
like it
real
was like
popular.
Odell's little brother and like
Odell's little brother and that girl.
some girl.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people we know the girl. I don't know her name.
Yeah. And before I get off of this Love Island train, if your name is Alondria, and Alondria only.
That's what happens when you're with black women.
Idea.
I'm gonna go Google what she look like now.
Salute, man. Fucking salute. Need her.
Oh my gosh.
I need her bad. Not gonna hold you. The nigga that you with don't deserve you. The nigga that you with right now don't deserve you. That's okay. Just like Skip Bayless. It's my turn. It's my turn, nigga. All right, Jax. Any last words?
Hey man, you want to change your life? Be like us, do some life changing shit. You know, we got the new background and everything, so do some life changing shit.
Yeah, this bitch might be permanent. Okay. And as far as for me, if you're not black, don't celebrate Juneteenth. Go to work. I don't care if it's a federal holiday. I'm gonna be honest with you. Go to work. It's not your holiday. It's really for Black Texas niggas, honestly. But
is it still a federal holiday, or do they take all that away? Because I don't be knowing.
no, it's still technically a federal holiday, at least where I'm employed at. At least where I'm employed at. I can't speak for everywhere else. If I'm being honest with you, I kind of regretted being a federal holiday to begin with, but that's another topic for another conversation. But yeah, if you're a Caucasian male, or not a part of the diaspora, please go to work. This is not for you. You should actually you should actually cash up a black man. That's what
you should donate to two black men. Donate to the podcast.
Come on now, don't get me started.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Link down below. The fuck. But with that further ado, this concludes episode 102.
Yeah.
Keep liking, keep subscribing. More videos on the way, and we'll catch y'all niggas next week.